Video, I want to cover something very important, which is how can we implement AI in our business so we can 5x productivity. And this is something that has been very, very in top of mind for me because I not too long ago I just went to this mastermind and that was just a topic. A bunch of business owners doing over six-figure months, how they're implementing AI into the business to pretty much work less while making more. This also increases profitability because you don't gotta hire more, and also the results are generated even faster. And some of the bottlenecks that we used to have in our company, like generating ads, generating emails, and stuff like this, are getting faster and faster to do, thus making the business more profitable. So what are the 6 ways that I'm currently using AI right now? I'm gonna show it to you. In this video, I can't go into depth how I created these systems because we're gonna be here all day long. But if you get confused on any of these systems and you don't wanna build it yourself, you can always click the link below, schedule a call with me and my team, and we'll give you these systems built out for you so you can just plug and play and ready to use. So let's try to jump right into it. What are the 6 ways that I'm currently leveraging AI right now? Okay, so one of the first one is for emails. Now, I've never been somebody to write emails. Writing is not my strongest skill. So honestly, I in the 3 years that I've been a marketer, I have never sent down an email. I've literally generated over $5 million in the last 2 years and a half or so. Never sent a single email unless it's like confirmation emails or stuff like that. And one of my mentors like, Javi, you have to start using email marketing because a percentage of our sales are coming through these emails. When you look at the year, it might not feel that in a month or 2 or 3 months, but if you look at it a year, you can see that people are joining and booking calls through email. So I'm like, okay, let me start doing it. But that still didn't fix the problem that I have, which is sitting down and writing. I'm not a writer. It's something that's very difficult for me. I always had a straight F in reading and writing. I mean, now I read like a lot, but I'm not really good at writing. So what do I do? So the main thing I use is two platforms. I use ChatGPT and I use Claude. So for ChatGPT, what I do is whatever idea I have, I speak to it in ChatGPT. One of the first things I do is before I even give it the idea or the story, I give it a format and a prompt of how I want the pretty much emails to be structured. And for you to do this, just grab any email that you've been seen by sent by maybe Alex Ramosi or any of the big guys. See how they structure your emails. Give that email to ChatGPT and be like, hey, this is kind of the style that I want to create my emails. Now I'm gonna speak to you on what I want to talk about. And all you gotta do is pretty much for me, this is the easiest way possible. I just talk to ChatGPT about the certain angle I'm trying to, convey in the email, and then ChatGPT writes the email for me, right? Once that's done, I use it. I put it in a second platform that is more for copywriters, which is called Claude. This is a more powerful version of ChatGPT when it comes to writing. So I always pass it through Claude as soon as ChatGPT gives me the prompt and turn my voice note into an email, and then I pretty much do my little human touch and then I click send because sometimes Claude or ChatGPT add extra fluff, the extra salesy stuff that I'm not really into. So I just like cut all that stuff off and I just put my my hobby touch into it and then I schedule it and now we're sending at least 3 emails per week. This is something that literally if I wouldn't have these two AI systems, I probably would never even start this because I truly do not like sitting there for 30 to an hour writing a single email. It's not my style. I don't like it, so I don't do it. Okay. So that's one way that we're implementing AI in our business right now to do a task that honestly either I needed to outsource and hire, which I didn't feel comfortable somebody writing my emails because they didn't feel they were coming from me, right? Maybe at scale I could do something, but right now, since we're relatively a small company, and yes, if you're doing even $2 million or even $3 million a year, that's still a relative small company. All right, just in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so that's why I didn't want to do it. Okay, but that's just one way that I implementing AI systems and AI websites pretty much to do something in my business that I would never done otherwise. All right. So if right now, if you're not doing emails, do it like this. It's actually pretty fun because I'm having a communication with the AI, and then it will pretty much refine that story or the way I'm saying it into a format that I previously give it to, so it pretty much works these things out. The second way that we're using AI is sales trainer. So what I mean by this is before when we would get on a call, we will have to, let's say one of our clients fumble the bag in their call, they'll have to book a call with one of our sales trainer for they can review the call and tell them where the bad things happen. We still do that, but now with the AI sales trainer, it immediately as soon as they get off the sales call, they get a Slack notification of what they messed up on, right? So this is very powerful because they get instant feedback on their sales call immediately, and they don't have to wait for the next day for someone to review the call. Now, when my sales trainer reviews their call, they're using the AI, what they give, the feedback they give back to them, and then they have a conversation, and then they still do the sales training, but at least they get instant feedback on what was their when the price anchoring, what was their tonality, and all that good stuff, which it's amazing. Imagine like as soon as you get off your sales call, you have a Slack notification and instantly tells you, hey, here's where you messed up. Here's what other people are doing. Here's what you should have done instead. Okay. So that's very powerful stuff and is giving our clients faster results and faster access to training. And how we do that is, well, we have Pop AI, which is another system that we have to train and give all the data of a sales trainer. We pretty much give them over, I think it was over 500 sales calls that we've done of 0% in the funding space, of course, because that's the people we help out. So the AI is trained only on funding sales calls. So it's very accurate and very detailed, right? So we dump all that data into sales, Poppy AI. Then we need Phantom. So Phantom will be recording your Zoom calls and it will transcribe those transcripts into Slack. And how you do that is with Zapier and then Slack. So if you don't know understand everything I'm saying right now, just look it up, or like I said, you can hire us to give you all this stuff built out for you, so you don't spend a month or two to try to figure this stuff out. But that's essentially what we do. As soon as our client, or even including our own sales calls, as soon as they get off the call, they have an AI 0% funding, just a funding sales trainer give them pretty much insight of what they should have said in certain situation, how they did the objection handling, and even recognizes tonality. So it's very, very powerful stuff. So that's pretty much how we do. You need Poppy AI to give all the information. Then you need Phantom to grab all your Zoom calls that you recorded into transcript. Then you zap those transcript into a Slack. So as soon as you get off the call, you get notified of what the things that you did good and the things you did bad. So that's the second way that we use AI in our business to increase clients' results and pretty much get access to training immediately. Okay. The third way that we use in AI is AI VSL script writer. I should have just put script writer. And this is a really cool thing because for everybody that I've worked with, and at this point we worked with over 300 credit and funding company, when there's time to record the VSL, they always feel a little bit stuck because they don't know what to say, how to say, even though I give you a format, because the reason if I give you a script, then everybody sounds the same. So it was very difficult for me to give everybody an individual script personalized to the business and that individual. It would have taken us literally hours to do. So that's why in the past, we never give anybody a VSL script. We would just give them like, hey, this is what it should look like. This is like the bullet points, like the work, like the flow of it. It should be this. Like first introduce yourself, what you've done, who have you helped, and what are the next steps, something like that, right? Now, with the VSL script writer, I give them all the data of winning VSLs that have pretty much, have been proven the test of time pretty much. And we train this AI VSL to just give the best format of how we can structure the VSL, right? So now when a client joins us, we get all the information of their personal and business. We put that all the information added to the VSL AI VSL script writer, right? And then now it gives us a unique script based on that individual's business and that individual's life, okay? And how we do that, again, we gotta use Poppy AI because Poppy is where we kind of host all the information of the individual and how do you format the VSL. So we give that, like I said, a bunch of winning VSLs that we already ran for months, and we know that format works. So we're trying to duplicate it and have a unique angle or a unique VSL different from everybody else, okay? And so like I said, we upload all that data into Poppy AI, and then it spits out the VSL, of course, the VSL format, and then just spills out pretty much a VSL transcript that then we give to our clients, so then they can record it and they have some sort of idea of what to say in the VSL without feeling like a deer caught on the headline. So there's another powerful tool that our clients in the past, the excuse was, well, I don't know what to say in my VSL. Now that excuse is no longer there. Same thing with the email. My excuse was, well, I'm not a good writer, so I don't send emails, and it's like it's very slow for me. It's very painful. I don't want to sit there for hours. And now I don't have no excuse because now I have these AI systems that are literally getting me 3 emails done in less than an hour. And that's because sometimes I spend a little bit of time on creating, a cool angle or something I haven't spoken before, or maybe some past YouTube, whatever. So it might take me maybe maybe max 15 minutes per email that I could send, which dramatically reduce the time to do that. Okay, so now there's no excuse for somebody to say, well, I don't know what to say in my VSL. We give it to you exactly what you need to say with a unique script according to your life and your business. The fourth, which is one of the most powerful one, is AI ad creator. This was another huge bottleneck for our clients and including my own. One of the main reasons why, if you look at the past history of my data tracker, you can see some months we go up and down. Like some month we do like 300, another month we do like 200, and another month we will go back to 270, and it just goes up and down. And one of the main reasons because of that was due to ad fatigue or the ad dying down. And I had to, hey, let's hurry up and find a new winning creative. And I have to just, spend a week on creating a bunch of different creative so we can go testing. Now with this new AI ad creator, I literally made over 150 clients, ads for our clients in a matter of hours, and I give them all to them. You get me? This is something that I would have to pay someone to do that is already knowledgeable in the space and knowledgeable in the ad creator. Like they have to be somewhat of a marketer. And that position is really hard to fill. So sometimes it will be me or my wife creating these ads because we're the one who has the most knowledge. Now we literally just give the AI creator every single winning ad creative, every single winning ad copy, and the ad creator makes us the static ads, which it is unbelievable. And one of my, actually, which is another crazy thing, the highest ROI ads that I'm running right now are all generated by AI. So if you're asking, well, does it work? Well, not only is it working, it's actually my most profitable ad. So it's definitely working. And if you're sleeping on this and not implementing this immediately, you're going to get left behind because the pendulum is going to swing eventually. And well, that usually happens. We don't know the time frame, but maybe within next year or 2 years, whatever time frame it is, the pendulum is going to swing and AI ads are no longer going to work because the market is going to be flooded by them. And then people are going to want that human interaction again will be like a video ad. So right now it's currently working. People are pretty much printing money with this. So hurry up and start doing this immediately. And how we did that is very simple. Pretty much we use ChatGPT, and then we give it all the data of winning ads that we gave it, and then we give it the correct prompt to start creating the right creative ads. Now, if you don't know the correct prompts, I mean, that's something that I share inside my community, so I can't give it to you guys here. But, if you're inside our inner circle and you're watching this video, go click the latest post. I literally give you what prompts are we using for you to get the style that actually works. Because if you just give it any random, like, hey, just create me a picture ad, it might give you some bullshit that might not work at all. So we give it a certain format that it needs to generate the ads so we can know it works. Okay, very, very powerful tool. Again, one of the biggest bottlenecks, not only in my own business, but every single client that we work with, this was a huge bottleneck because there might be brand new marketers and they don't know how to use Canva, which is another way that we will create a bunch of static ads. It was literally all through Canva. So now if you're not familiar with Canva or you don't have a marketing brain, we literally give you the prompt, or you can use one of the 150 ads I give you. I'm trying to do that like every month, give you guys at least 100 ads per month or so like that. So there's literally no excuse in this current moment for you not to have over 100 ads every month that you could potentially test. So very, very powerful tools. One of the biggest game changer in the business right now has been this one, the AI creator. It's literally allowing me to spend over $2,000 a day in ads because I have so many different creators to test, which is the beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay. Now, so the fifth one is AI content maker. Now, this is more not really like a maker. So I should have said AI content idea maker. What I mean by this is, so every time you do, so what you need is Phantom, and then what you need is sales calls or one-on-one calls, and Zapier and Slack. Well, Slack will pretty much just connect everything, but this is what I mean real quick. So what we do is every time you have a sales calls or a one-on-one call, pretty much any of the top questions you get asked, right, will automatically tell you, hey, out of this conversation, this 2 questions or this 1 question or whatever it be, highly recommend to make content out of this, because this is a very, very, let's say, like the hook or the angle that you're of this subject is very catchy and a lot of people will gain value off. So imagine you get off of a one-on-one sales call or one-on-one coaching call or onboarding call, whatever call you have with any of your clients. As soon as you get off the call, kind of like with the sales one, you get a Slack notification saying, hey, by the way, this conversation, really recommend you make content of because X, Y, and Z. Here's the hook. Here's the copy. Go make this piece of content. Now you could grab that, whatever piece of content idea they gave you, that script that they gave you, and you can put it back into ChatGPT and create a picture of it or a carousel out of it or like a random post, or you can go pull up your camera right there, walk around your house, your office, or whatever, and make the content reel right there, right? So it's like literally immediately an idea that you can execute as soon as you get off the call. So, and it's something that you know is hot, something that people are asking. So that's why it's a really good indicator to know, make content of this certain specific topic that you keep getting questions about, or that the AI is trained on knowing, hey, this is a really hot subject. Definitely make some content out of this. So it's another one that is like no more excuse. Oh, what do I make content about? Well, just have conversations with your clients, and the AI will tell you, hey, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. And plus, it tells you the hook and what the body should look like. Amazing stuff. Like, I can't even understand or imagine a year from now where we be. I'm pretty sure you will even make you the piece of content without you even being involved. All you gotta tell us, yes, make me that piece of content, and boom, it's done. I'm sure there's something like that already happening, but we're also still being involved because, like, for me, from my brand personally, I wanna, you guys to see me. I don't want you guys always to like see a picture or whatever. So it's a give and take, but you could decide what type of style you want to make it. If you want to make it into a carousel or a post, you can just give it to ChatGPT, give it the format, and it'll produce the piece of content for you within seconds. Okay. Now the last one is Adma AI. Now, what is Adma AI? So essentially, we want to answer every question our clients had immediately without them, having to book a call with us or go to the weekly calls to ask the question. So what we've done is pretty much, of course, go to Poppy AI, give it every single recording of coaching, one-on-one calls, and every single part of our curriculums given to this AI. That way, it pretty much trained on exactly how to, it's almost a duplication of me and my wife. It literally has every single call that I've taken one-on-one, every single weekly calls, which we have hundreds, every single like coaching call, everything that we've answered, that we probably answered the question multiple times, or even complex answers, has been trained on this AI. Now we give this AI to our client, so if they want to ask a question about anything, they can get an immediately answer right away. And it has a way better memory than I could ever have. It literally tells you, okay, look, they actually have a weekly call on this. Watch this video in order to learn more. It literally walks them through how to solve that problem or that question they have, and it gives them a guidance of where to look for more information about that subject, which is amazing stuff. Not only this helps us not hire more coaches to have under us so I can scale the business by having less employee, which is very, very powerful, but our clients get literally instant, their questions instantly answered pretty much. Like, there's no delay. There's no like, let me book a call, or let me see if they have time available, or let me text them, let me call them. No, like, they literally, hey, I have a question, or let's say how to set up my ad campaigns. You ask that question to the AI, and it gives you either a video that you could watch, or it gives you a breakdown on exactly what to do and set it up correctly. Amazing stuff. Now, there's one more AI that we're working on that I haven't talked about, or I didn't add here, is the setter and confirmation call AI, which I haven't done it yet. So that's why I don't want to talk about it until like we're completely done. But that'll probably be the next AI that we're implementing. So it'll be 7 ways that I'm leveraging AI. And pretty much we want an AI that as soon as somebody books a call with our team, the AI calls the lead and confirms the application and the appointment without us needing a setter. This is another big breakthrough that we could have. So now we could book 10 calls a day, and it's not a human confirming the call. It's an AI that automatically confirms the appointment, reviews the application with the lead that booked the call, and even cancels it if the lead doesn't seem to be a good quality lead. So I have yet to implement that in my business now. We're actually testing a bunch of ways because I don't think that it's quite there yet, but that's another one to watch out for that I'm sure in the next couple of months, it's going to be so close. It's going to be even better than humans because the speed to lead is going to always be king. And AI already has that. AI is the fastest way to contact the lead, but communicating is still not the best as a human. So that's another one that you should be looking out for because I'm sure in a couple months, it's going to be unbelievable. Well, that's it for this video. Didn't want to make it too long. I hope you got a ton of value of this video. Again, if you don't know how to set up none of these things and you're like, this looks like too much work, you can always click the link below, schedule a call with us, and we'll give you this implementation already set up when you join the offer. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.